get old. Two Tomeis in the house now, and it doesn't get old. What is up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are finally doing something to the Subaru. It's a cosmetic mod and another half cosmetic, but it does actually give some performance mod to it. So we're actually on our way to Subaru right now. I also just want to give you guys an update on the Subaru. There's a few things I've done to the car that I haven't put on camera. So today's just an overall STI day. We are going to just go over some of the things I've done and also be installing two parts. So let's head to Subaru. I'll be point of view so you guys can, and I'll be talking a little bit and giving you guys the update on the Subi. Alright, now that we got that picked up, let's head back to the house. Alright, you guys, so we just got back from Subaru, and what we have here is something that I've been wanting for a while. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. Something super expensive. So this is the one that I said was going to be cosmetic, but also have some performance value. So it looks sick. It should help me get downforce. And with that said, if you guys haven't guessed by yet, we have the Vortex generator. So I went with OEM just because based on other Subaru owners that I'm really close friends with, they've tried several different types and they said nothing works quite as good as OEM. So for about the same price, originally wanted a carbon fiber just to kind of go with the whole look of my car, but OEM seems to be what everyone is recommending. So I took people's consideration because I really don't want to keep buying these because they're flying off while I'm driving and stuff like that. So went ahead and just went the safe route, got OEM. We're gonna unwrap it now. Oh yes. So right there, the OEM Vortex generator should give a little bit more aggressive look to my car, and hopefully the way this is supposed to work is instead of the wind flow going down my windshield into my trunk, this will create a disturbance and feed the airflow straight into my wing to help me get more downforce since I do have the STI wing on there. So hopefully we feel the difference in downforce. If not, there's enough research out there for me to believe that it is actually beneficial. Plus, I think it just looks cool as hell. It's a nice, I wouldn't say matte, more like a satin black, which again, I wish it was carbon fiber, but they say that OEM works the best and stays under the best. So we're gonna play a safe route. Like I said, I don't wanna keep buying these. So this is getting installed today. All right. The next thing we got is something I'm super excited about. So for those of you guys that don't know, I have the premium auto styling carbon fiber with Red Star overlays on my emblems, and I plasti dipped the chrome shielding around it. I did a video on it. The video just didn't look good, so I didn't want to upload it. But on the front, the plasti dip already started peeling because of bugs, rocks, whatever it is on the road. So I actually now have the JDM real carbon fiber front and rear emblems with the red stars. It looks so good. So good. So that's the front one. And we also got the rear one. So this install also shouldn't be too difficult. I just got to be careful taking the old emblems off to make sure I don't damage my paint. But I think all in all should be a pretty smooth install today. And then I'll give you guys a walk around of some of the other stuff I've done to the STI that wasn't caught on camera, because there's a few other mods that I've done in the last few months since the last time I did an update video on the STI. Alright, what's up, you guys? So I got Subi Dad here helping me install the Vortex generator because he's just a god at everything, Subaru.
Ignore the hair.
What, did Mr. Chen mess you up?
Ignore the hair.
Alright, so first thing you've got to do is just get the area we're actually putting it on all nice and cleaned up.
So you use rubbing alcohol.
We got 70%. I think you said, what, 80%?
I said 80. 80 works best, but
they didn't have 80, so I worked with what I got.
It leaves no residue behind. But it cuts the wax off right here. So
yeah. How much downforce do you think it's gonna give me?
All of it.
All the downforce?
All of it.
Are we putting the ETS sticker on or what? I can't do that until I get the actual ETS intercooler.
What does Sean say? No, that's too much horsepower for you.
I'm not Christian. I don't drive like Christian. I feel like I drive better than Christian.
All right.
You
Get it all good. Make sure that all the residue's gone. Wipe it down.
All right. I'm gonna go get the generator.
When you get done, then you got to be sure and put the lid back on this properly, so
I'm guessing
alcoholics don't try to drink it. All right, go.
Oops. That's me. I remember when I had a small penis.
I remember when I got my driver license.
How many of these have you ripped off already?
A lot. Carbon fiber ones, split in half. At about 140.
How fast have you gone on one of these?
On these, all of it. All of it.
All the speed?
All of it. We'll just leave it at all of it. Enough to go to jail. But these shoot the air right under the.
So like I was explaining to you guys earlier, instead of the wind or the airflow just going straight down my windshield under the wing, this is actually going to deflect it up straight into the wing, which is what the camera's mounted on.
It causes a turbulence into the air.
So that should be giving me more downforce, giving me better handling, which is ultimately what I wanted. Plus, it just looks aggressive as hell on the car.
It looks so good.
So aggressive.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Easy as that.
What is up, you guys? It is now a couple days later. So when we did the Vortex generator, it was actually New Year's Eve. And it was towards the end of the day. We had to help the neighbors with some stuff and then do our New Year's Eve celebration. So I didn't get to the front emblems yet. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the camera again today. Put those on real quick before we have plans later on today. I hope everyone had a happy New Year's. You guys have probably seen this a week, maybe a week and a half after New Year's. But hope everyone had a happy New Year's. I know we did. So let's go ahead and get started with this front emblem install. Alright guys, so first thing you have to do is you want to heat up the emblem to get the adhesive all nice and loosened up. You don't want to hold it in one spot, you want to be moving it around. And then after that, you're going to grab a pry tool, preferably a plastic one. I let my friends borrow all my plastic tools, so I'm just going to be using this plastic squeegee that I use to install vinyl on cars. So this should work fine. The reason you want to use plastic is just, mess up your paint or scratch up your grill on the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that process. Alright, so after a lot of struggling, I finally got the front emblem off. So what makes the front one so difficult is it indents upwards. So even though I got my pry tool in here, I was prying away, it wasn't enough to get the actual adhesive, which is on this indented outward part. So I did a little bit of damage to the inner ring right here, which I'm not too worried about because the new emblem should cover that and you won't be able to tell. But it was definitely not my greatest experience ever. So we're gonna clean this up with rubbing alcohol, get it all nice and cleaned up before we throw the new emblem on. And then the back one shouldn't be as hard because it doesn't have this big old thing just sticking out. So hopefully the back one's easier. Alright, what's up you guys? It is now a few days later. I had a photo shoot and I was still battling with the rear emblem, so I didn't get it done until a few days ago, and I just haven't had time to pick up the camera because of work and such. But we did get the rear emblem installed. It was definitely a lot harder than I expected it to be, and can we just take a second to appreciate the beautiful sunset? God, I love Texas sunsets. Anyway, like I was saying, I got the rear emblems on. As you can see, it's dirty, but the rear carbon fiber one is on. Looks 20 times better. And you guys already saw us put on the Vortex generator. So now's the time when I'm going to give you guys the full update on things that I've done to the Subaru. So first thing, windows got tinted. I needed that. Next, we did get an access port. This is recent. This is a couple days that I've had this. So whenever I actually drove the Subaru to get the Vortex generator, I didn't have it yet. This I very recently got. Got it from Dotson's Tuning. I'll leave their stuff in the description. If you guys are in DFW, they are absolutely the best on Subaru. And you guys know I love Kraken Motorsports. Kraken Motorsports and Dotson Tuning share a wall, so they're right next to each other. You can get your car built at Kraken and then get it tuned by Dotson. Speaking of Kraken, they did some work under the hood for me. So under the hood, it still looks basically stock because it is. What I had Kraken do was actually throw in my air oil separator, which is Cobb's air oil separator. For those of you guys who have an STI, 100% recommend it before you start modifying, just to protect your engine. Basically keeps all the carbon deposits out of the cylinders, which is one of the main things that causes ring failure. So before I even started modding, I got that done. A few other supporting mods I want to do, but I am getting ready to put power soon. Have some big plans that I've been talking to Kraken Motorsports with on getting them done. Originally I wanted to do a lot of it myself, which is still the case, but there's some stuff. This car is just worth too much money for me to do everything myself, so I'm gonna have Kraken Motorsports doing a lot of the work that I don't feel comfortable doing. So expect the power mods to finally start coming in for the Subaru. Other than that, that's really basically all that's been done to the Subaru in the last couple months. Just that was the big thing. I really needed that, and I finally have it. So with that being said, like I said, big plans for the Subaru here in the next few months. Also picked up something else for another project I've been working on. You guys will be seeing that soon. Picked up something important today. It's kind of a big deal, so you guys will get that video soon and the whole build project. But that's the update on the Subaru. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to keep up to date for the STI, especially for the big power that we're about to be putting on, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.